So guys, what's going on? Guys, I want to clear one thing. A lot of you guys keep thinking that I'm a Lomachenko hater. I'm actually one of the biggest Lomachenko fans. I remember I used to make videos about Lomachenko, and a lot of the Manny Pacquiao fans used to attack me because I used to say how good he was, and they're like, oh, he's not fought anyone. And now I've started making videos about Loma. I want to see him fight X, Y, Z. And the Lomachenko fans are attacking me, saying that, oh, you're biased, this, that. Like, here's the thing. I think Lomachenko is an exceptional fighter. And I actually rate him a lot higher than what you guys rate him. Because for me, Teofimo, Devin Haney, Luke Campbell, these are all good fighters. Gervonta Davis, these are all great fighters. It's not a 50-50 fight with Lomachenko. Let's get that straight. Those guys are not 50-50 fights with Lomachenko. They're like 70-30, 80-20 kind of fights. Lomachenko is a massive favorite. If you don't believe me, go and check the bookie, what the bookies have Lomachenko v Teofimo Lopez. And listen, I understand the bookies is not the be all and end all because they had Joshua a massive favorite against Ruiz, and look what happened. But that's boxing, unpredictable. But the bookies don't get it wrong most of the times. That's why they make a lot of money, right? I'm telling you now that for me, Lomachenko is a massive favorite in this Lopez fight and any fight at 135. And I believe Lomachenko's great. That's why I want to see him fight Pacquiao. Because I actually think that would be a proper 50-50 fight. 50-50, or maybe you'd even say Pacquiao might be the favorite in that fight. That's when Lomachenko will prove his greatness. Listen, I favor Pacquiao in that fight, but again, that's a chance for Lomachenko to prove his greatness. Here's the problem with all the guys that he's fighting now. For me, he'll win. For me, he wins against all of them. Like, I've even made a video. I think he'll destroy Lopez. I think he'll beat Haney. I think he'll beat Davis. I don't think those guys will beat him. The two fights that I want to see him fight are Inoue and Manny Pacquiao. Those are the two fights I want to see him fight. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he'll get the credit for the Inoue fight, but I want to see that fight. I think Inoue can do a job. I think Inoue can be dangerous in that fight. Because I believe Inoue is that good. I think Davis is alright, but I'm not as big a fan as Davis as what a lot of the boxing world is. I think he's a good fighter, but a lot of people are bigging that guy up, but I don't see what a lot of people see. I think he's a good fighter. I think Haney's a good fighter. I think Lopez is a good fighter. I think Campbell's a good fighter. But I think Lomachenko's better than them. A lot better than them. You know, maybe those guys can develop and get better. But I think the two fights that I want to see him fight are Inoue and Pacquiao. I honestly want to see him fight those two fights. But again, I want to make it clear that those are the two fights that I would love to see. The other guys, yeah, I think they're good fights and people will get excited about them, but I think he beats them all. You know, I'm not that excited about this Teofimo Lopez fight as what people are, because I know what Lomachenko's going to do to him. You know, Lomachenko's an exceptional fighter. I keep telling you guys. Maybe it's the fact that I rate Lomachenko so highly and I think he's so good that you guys feel that I'm having a dig at him because I'm not giving him any credit for these wins. I actually think he's too good for these guys. So maybe you guys think I'm not giving him credit. It's got nothing to do with it. I just think he's too good for these boys. That's it. That's what it is. And that's why the two fights I want to see are Inoue and Manny Pacquiao. So if either one gets made next after he beats Lopez, I'm happy. Right? I have no problem with it, with either of those fights. Now, the boxing world may have a problem if he fights Inoue because Inoue is from a smaller weight class. But I have no problem because actually those are the two fights I would like to see him take. And two fights that I've wanted to see him fight. But I'm no Lomachenko hater. I'm actually one of Lomachenko's biggest fans. I like him. Like I said, I just want to see him in fights that I think I want to see him in, basically. Just like everybody, you know, we all have our preferences, but that doesn't mean I'm a hater of his. Actually a massive fan, you know. But leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think about it. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.